meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
Oh, there was PJ and Jim.
Okay.
Judy and
Well.
Cindy.
Judy and Cindy.
Hello? Are we live?
Yes.
Hi! Oh my gosh! Finally! What a journey! Good Lord! This is harder than the virus, I think, to get on. Good gravy! Hi, everybody! We are here and we're live, and we have a techie. I should have her lean in.
I'm not leaving.
Lindsay,
I'm
she's
not.
our techie. Well, listen, it's just another Friday night here
Oh, man.
at the Collins Fitzgerald house. Just wearing my normal inside clothes.
Judy always dresses this way
I
on
do.
Friday night.
Comes in a suit. Friday. So listen, welcome everybody. Sorry for the delay. Technology is a wacky thing, but we're glad to be with you, and
We hope we're with you.
we hope we are. If we're not, we're just talking to ourselves and having a grand old time.
As usual.
But just as we always do.
Yes.
So anyway, we just thought we'd bring you some music during this time from our home to your home. You're going to hear from us, and then you're going to hear from Jim Riley. You're going to hear from the mayor, and you're going to hear from our associate and colleague Don Farrell. So we're going to start this off. What else do we really need to say? We're going to do a medley.
A little Lorna and Liza medley.
Liza Minnelli and her sister Lorna Luck. This was a medley that was arranged for them.
We can't do all this fancy choreography because we don't have our own.
We're just going to do stoolography.
Ooh, that does not
That
sound
doesn't
pleasant.
sound too good.
Sorry.
Bench
Okay.
which means us just sitting here. Let's not get crazy.
So,
And anyway, it was an arrangement
they did on
that they did
1993.
1993 Tonys. And our very good friend Terry Woods, thank you Terry, is kind enough to lay it down for us. So we can do it for you here tonight. All right, let's just get into it, right?
Let's go, Techie.
All right, Techie.
Turn it
on.
on. All right. You got it, Techie? Sister, you've been on my mind. Sister, we're two of a kind. Sister, I'm keeping my eye on you. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember my name. No quick gonna steal your stuff away, my sister. We sure ain't got a whole lot of time. Let us entertain you. Let us make you smile. Let us do a few tricks, some old and then some new tricks. We're very versatile. And if you're real good, we'll make you feel good. We want your spirits to climb. You can ask for anything more. You can ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him round my door. If you got a blue face, doing about face to be a performer, you must be a two-face to be a performer. You must have a sad face if you're a performer. You'll know the time of your life. If mama was married, we live in a house as private can be. Just mama, 3 ducks, 5 canaries, a mouse, 2 monkeys, 1 father, 6 turtles, and me. If mama was married, mama, get out your white dress. You've done it before without much success. Mama, Godspeed and God bless. We're not keeping score. What's 1 more less? Oh, mama, say yes and won't step the aisle while you may. I gladly support you. I'll even escort you. And I'll gladly give you away. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Get married today. Nothing's gonna harm you. not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere, nowadays. I'm so hungry, I don't care, I got ways. Nothing's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can hurt you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you, not while I'm around. Being smart and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need to, I would never hide a thing from you, like sun. No one's gonna hurt you. No one's gonna dare. Just hurt you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you. Nothing can harm you. No one can hurt you. No one can hurt you. Not while I'm around.
Well, yes, that's it.
Bill.
Woo! We did it. We did it. Anyway, listen, you're going to hear right now from our good friend and executive director, Mr. Jim Riley. We affectionately call him
Mr. B.
Mr. Big, Mr. B. Oh, Mr. B!
Good job, ladies. I'm gonna sing a few,
Hi,
just gonna play a few favorites here for everybody. Okay.
Yay.
Playing and talking on mine.
That was great, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
This is fun. We are so
I'd like to introduce-
fortunate.
I'd like to introduce everybody, the great mayor of the city of Carmel, Indiana, Jim Brainerd.
That was great, Jim. That was a lot of fun. We're so fortunate to have Actors Theater of Indiana, Judy and Cindy and Don, and we didn't know the executive director played the piano that well. It's great, Jim. It was a couple decades ago that Judy and Cindy and Don came into my office and said, we want to get out of New York, come back to Judy's hometown of Central Indiana and start a theater here. We were in the process of building the arts complex in the middle of our new downtown, and it was just a perfect fit. And it's been so many years now that ATI has presented just wonderful entertainment, world-class entertainment here in the city of Carmel. This is a challenging time for the city. People are home, they're worried, they're scared in some cases, but it's nights like this where I have a lot of hope and confidence, and I know that we're going to get through this in good shape. I was speaking with my uncle, who happens to be 97 years old and a World War II vet in his assisted living home here locally a few days ago by phone. Of course, I can't go in and see him. And he pointed out to me as I was going through all the things that we were having to do in Carmel, so the United States has been through a lot worse than this, and we'll make it just fine this time. And I thought, that he has seen a lot. The polio epidemics of the 1930s, World War II, all the challenges we've had over the years. We will get through this. But it's great to do fun things like this and use this new technology to be able to bring entertainment to people in Carmel. And you guys sounded great, Cindy, Judy. It was just it was fun to hear you sing. So let's get back to Actors Theater of Indiana. Have a good night, everyone.
He really is doing it. Oh my God.
What's going on here? Am I there? Hey, everybody. I think I'm on. You caught me at dinner time here. I've been going through my pantry and using up all of the canned goods that I've amassed over all these years. I tell you, soup is good food. No, don't worry. I haven't run out of food here at Casa de Ferro. I've got plenty of food. I thought I'd just go ahead and open up some good old canned food. They're a chunky, Campbell's Chunky New England clam chowder. All of us are practicing stay-home isolation here at Actors Theater of Indiana. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to keep myself busy, getting a little stir-crazy a bit. I've been working on my taxes, doing stuff for ATI, getting ready for next year's season, which we're really excited about. I got a lot of chores to do, things I've been putting off, reading some new plays, which I'm excited about. And I have this extra time, and every week I get the Current in Carmel. We love our friends at the Current Westfield, Current in Carmel. And, I'm able to really go through all of the different articles that we have here. I mean, this week it says restaurants create innovative solutions to continue service. I mean, shout out to all the restaurant owners out there, small business owners. Yesterday I bought from Woody's my fish and chips, delicious. So I'm looking forward to patronizing Donatello's and all of our other local friends. And other articles I find interesting in here is that maintain fitness with home workout, commentary by Seth Tucker. Yeah, that's I don't know about you guys, but I think some of the calories are starting to add up. So trying to work those things off. But also one of the things I forgot is in here is the crossword puzzle. And I haven't done a crossword puzzle in I don't know how long. I loved doing crossword puzzles. Keeps your mind sharp, and so I remember the days of yore. Take you back in time when you used to fill out your little competitions. You fill out your crossword puzzle and you'd mail it in and potentially be eligible to win like $50,000 or hundreds of valuable prizes. Well, with all of the mental stress going on right now, I thought I could use a personal challenge. The wheels in my mind just keep on spinning. Another exhausting climb uphill. I always come close to almost winning. Just focus and think, I'm practically there. If I could get ink in each little square, I'd be the genius on Cleveland Street. Yeah, an intellectual elite. I could win an award, a trophy for all to see. Imagine that. The genius on Cleveland Street. The guy that neighbors wanna greet. That mental machine. The genius on Cleveland Street. I'm brimming with brains and skill and knowledge. I'm hardly a humdrum average Joe. So I didn't come from some dumb college. But if this could work, well then I could go from Farrell the jerk to Farrell the pro. I'd be the genius on Cleveland Street. The crackerjack that can't be beat. So smart it's obscene. The genius on Cleveland Street. Okay, 2 more to go here. Danish prince that Shakespeare penned, stabbed and poisoned in the end. Hamlet. Captain Hook he must destroy. Tinkerbell's pal forever a boy. P-E-T-E-R. 3 more letters. Peter the Wolf, Peter the Great, Peter Piper picked up peppers doesn't fit. No, St. Petersburg, hey, I'm trying to think. Oh, Peter Pan, Mr. Farrell, you're the best. No question, you're the best we've ever seen. What a genius on Cleveland Street. The whiz whose puzzle is complete. If I send it in and somehow I win, they'll see I'm the genius on Cleveland Street who won't go down in defeat. Let this be it. Let this be the one for the genius on Cleveland Street. Yeah. All right. So I don't live on Cleveland Street, and I really wasn't eating soup. Got to use props, right? I'm a sucker for props. So anyhow, that was The Genius on Cleveland Street by the amazingly talented team of Ben Pasek and Justin Paul. They've written so many things. Dear Evan Hansen, La La Land, so many great songs. And so that was from A Christmas Story. So much fun. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to keep myself busy. And these times right now, there's so many things being learned. It's definitely at a time that's a crossroads for our country, and it's an opportunity for us all to grow and come together and be better for this experience we're all sharing together. It all brings us together as one. And I don't know about you, but what kind of positivity have you found in your life that this experience is bringing out? For me, it's being able to connect with people that I haven't had the time for, or I haven't made the time to be able to connect our friends. And this is kind of learning new technology. There's a learning curve that we've got a little bit, but we're making it happen, and we're learning new things, and we're coming together. And besides it all, we're grateful for what we have today, and not what we had tomorrow, not tomorrow, or what looking back in the past of what was yesterday, but for today. And I don't know about you, but every morning I watch the news reports, and I watch the reports coming in from New York. I'm very inspired by the people in New York and all of our friends. I know a lot of our friends are chiming in right now. I saw Michael Blatt from New York. Hi, Michael. Just want to say hi to all my friends in New York and New Jersey who are in the hot zone right now. Bradley Reynolds and so many others, Timothy Ford and Howard K. Tons and tons of friends in New York City. And seeing this humanity of all of us coming together is so inspiring. I mean, just this morning, I heard about 40,000 volunteers, neighbors reaching out, people coming out of the health industry to volunteer to help. I've got friends in Atlanta, Georgia, whose relatives are on the front line, nurse practitioners that are being sent up to New York City to be on the front line. So exciting, so inspirational. Neighbors right here locally, neighbors mowing each other's lawns, buying each other's groceries because they shouldn't be going out. And that's so inspiring. And even here with our own ATI staff, I saw a post from our wonderfully talented costume designer who did Sweeney Todd, and she did My Fair Lady and so many others, Katie Cowan Sickmeyer. She posted something interesting on her Facebook feed I wanted to share with you. She said, "Let it be remembered, when our medical community became the front lines of national security, but weren't supplied as such, it was the laid off theater and film costume makers, fashion designers, and home artists who saw the call, pooled our knowledge, adapted our skills, researched materials, sorted the logistics, and made it work. Precious days before the likes of Boeing and Raytheon and car companies. Fund the arts, hashtag we are essential." That was, I mean, that's beautiful. Also, I saw Kyle Schlellinger, who was our costume designer for Alabama Story down in Tennessee, and they're doing it down there too. Everybody's rallying together because everybody wants to help, and it's so beautiful. Just gives me hope in our humanity. So my final song, my second song for tonight, is basically a shout out to all of them, but to each and every one of you, because Actors Theater of Indiana is praying for you. We're keeping you all in our thoughts, all of our patrons, all of our subscribers, all of our family of ATI. We love you. We know it's scary out there, but you know what? Together, we're all going to make it through it. We'll be together as long as we've got each other's back, you know? So this next song is, it's for all of us, for all of you, our friends who kind of have come together and our friendship has tightened. Hey, old friend, are you okay? Old friend, what do you say? Old friend, are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we get continued next week. Most friends fade or they don't make. The great new ones are quickly made, and in a pinch, sure, they'll do. But us, old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few. Hey, old friends, how do we stay? Old friends, who is to say? Old friends, how an old friendship survives. One day, chums, having a laugh a minute. One day comes and they're a part of your lives. New friends pour through the revolving door. Maybe there's one that's more. If you find one, that'll do. But two old friends, especially you, old friend, here's to us. Who's like us? Two old friends, fewer won't do. Old friends, you gotta have two. Old friends helping you balance along. One upgrades you for your faults and fancies. One persuades you that the other one's wrong. Most friends fade or they don't make. The great new ones are quickly made, perfect as long as they're new. But us old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few. That was by the brilliant genius of Stephen Sondheim, music and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim from his musical Merrily We Roll Along. You know, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few. So cheers to all of you guys for hanging in there, keeping safe. This is the time. We all got to stick it together. This is when we show everybody what we're made of. So thanks so much for tuning in this week. come back next week and we'll have another fireside with us. I'll send it back to everybody else.
So cheers to all of you guys for hanging in there and saying,
Oh, hi, Brad.
Hey, bro,
Are we not supposed to be back?
Are we there?
tuning in this week.
Hi, there's John.
Are we on?
Are we here?
I'll send it
I
back to
can't tell. Are we on?
There's Brad. Hi, Brad. Okay, well, we're here. Tell
Yeah,
us things,
And then
everybody.
all four of you all four tiles are up.
Well, we don't see ourselves,
Well,
but
we
we
don't see
see you.
ourselves.
Okay.
And we
Well-
see something, but I'm sure we're around.
We're going to get some of this stuff ironed out for you next week, you guys.
Oh, there we go.
We're all
We're
working together.
all
We're-
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks so much, Jim. Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you so much, Judy and Cindy. We love you guys out there.
Cheers. Hello.
Cheers.
Stay safe.
Stay
smart.
safe. Wash those hands.
Yep. Cheers.
so
Bye, everybody.
All right. Now